Hello everyone, I'm Mia from SS Software Solutions. In this video, I will share with you guys how to issue the self-bill e-invoice using the AutoCount Cloud Accounting. So without further ado, let us see what scenario that you need to issue the self-bill. So basically, these are the 9 scenarios that you need to issue the self-bill. So let us see for the most common scenario, which is the importations of goods and service, from the overseas suppliers. So once you receive the purchase invoice from the overseas suppliers, you need to issue the self-bill. Okay, I will make some sample for you in this video, and also how to issue the self-bill invoice to the rental owners, because this one is a very hot topic for the self-bill e-invoice. So without further ado, let us see how to issue these 2 kind of scenario in AutoCount Cloud Accounting. So if you are a free subscriber for the AutoCount Cloud Accounting, you can go here to Malaysia e-invoice to direct key in at the self-bill document. If you are wondering how to link the AutoCount Cloud Accounting with the My Invoice portal, or how to issue the standard invoice and consolidated invoice, you can see at the link below for the previous video. So now at the self-bill, here we have a few functions. Either you want directly create a self-bill document, or you want to copy from purchase invoice, payment voucher, or journal entry. If you are a free subscriber, I suggest you to direct key in create new. So you choose. Here you can choose either the document type is self-bill invoice, credit note, debit note, or refund note. And then for the self-bill invoice, and then you need to choose the supplier tax entity. For this scenario, I want to do the importations from the foreign supplier. So let's say the supplier A is my foreign supplier. If you want to see the supplier info, is this one. Supplier A, I'm using the general theme provided by the LHDN. And then here is business. And then MSSC code, just put 5-digit 0, email, phone, address, postcode, city, state, and country. Once the information is correct, you just choose the correct classification code. If the importation as code is 034. And then the descriptions, maybe I import some iPhones. Now it's iPhone 17. Quantity 5, unit price 1,000. And then I just direct click approve. Once approved, it will show a pending status, means already submitted to the My Invoice portal. So I will click view to see the status of the document. Now it's submitted, refresh, and now it's valid. So once valid, for the document that is from the overseas supplier, you don't need to share the e-invoice to the overseas supplier. Just keep for your record. Next one, I want to show you another method if you want to copy from other function. If you got subscribed any of the cloud accounting package, maybe you got key in at the payment voucher or at the purchase invoice. So now I go to the second scenario, which is issue the self-bill to the owner. For issue self-bill for the rental and utilities, you need to check either your owner is an individual or a business. If they are a business, they need to issue the e-invoice to your company. But if your owner is an individual with no business, you need to issue self-bill to that owner. If you have more questions, you can write down your questions at the comment section below, and our team will reply to your questions. So now I want to, normally for the rental, I will use the payment voucher. So for the payment voucher, I will issue at the accounting cash book entry. So here I create new payment voucher. And then here I put, if you got maintain your owner info at the supplier side, you can choose from here. Let's say I'm issue for the office owner. And I already maintain the tax entity for this office owner. You can check is using the tax entity, my card. And then payment for account, and then I paid him using bank. And then office owner, I pay him for 400. And then I click save. This one I don't need to click at the knockoff entry. Okay, now I want to copy the payment voucher to the self-bill e-invoice. So I go to Malaysia e-invoice, self-bill document, and then I click this down arrow, copy from payment voucher. So just now is PV5, payment to office owner. Okay, after make sure the tax entity is available, okay, I need to make sure the classification code is correct. Okay, I click copy, and then here is self-bill invoice, okay, supplier tax entity, and then I need to update the classification code is self-bill to others 036. Okay, and then after information is correct, I just directly click approve. If let's say you want to copy from two document, let's say you also have payment to utilities on the same name of the owner, you can click again from here, copy from document, and then you search again the document and copy. Okay, and then I direct click approve. After approve, you can see it's pending, view, now it's valid. And for the local self-bill invoice, you need to share to the local supplier. So here I choose full text self-bill document. Okay, so here is the sample of our self-bill invoice. So you can share the self-bill invoice to your supplier. Either you want to export to PDF, print out, or you want to send by WhatsApp. Okay, if you want to send by WhatsApp, you just click this down arrow and then send document, either WhatsApp or email. Okay, easy, right? So now you know how to issue the self-bill using the AutoCount Cloud Accounting. Okay, if you have further inquiries regarding this software, you can contact us with the contact details below. Bye-bye!